just thought I'd call and wish you good night. I left my key under the mat. I don't get anything done, you're stuck on my mind. I keep on missing your touch, missing your vibe. This feeling might go when I say what we had. Won't you come on over? Don't you miss me too? Give it all you got, babe. Give it all you got, baby. I'd rather try than lose you. Give it all you got, baby. Give me all you got.
Well, welcome. It's free live tarot readings for Christmas. I have no idea how many people are going to come to this, but oh, we got a bunch. We got 10. Nicole, Renee, Fun, Mystic, Ash, Chrissy, Kolziah, Patty, Bartman, and CM. Merry Christmas to all of you. We're just sort of hanging out here, making a Christmas video, apparently. So chilling out. How was everyone's Christmas? Hope everyone had a great one. Got yourself some new tarot decks and whatnot, and had a fantastic holiday. Older brother gave me new boots for Christmas. Well, that's good. That's nice. It's always good to have some new boots because boots wear out quick. Boots wear out quick indeed. All right. So I guess we'll do some live tarot readings. Let me, I guess we'll hit the monetization button. Let's see. I don't know what to do. I don't know how many people are going to show up. I'm not sure if this could be a short stream or if there's going to be a billion people. We have 25 freaking viewers, so apparently we're going to have a lot of people show up. Zora, Addie, welcome. Boo Boo, Merry Christmas to you, Boo Boo. How is it going? Peaceful, skipped on the family drama this year, stayed home. There you go, CM. That's all you need. That's all you need is to skip out on all of that family drama. Love message for Addie for 2021. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's warm up with a love message. Get some of that good stuff in there. What is going on? Oh, we got that. Why is that even there? And we got Santa. Then we got the reading title. Let me move the reading title up top because that is confusing me now. All right. Let's see. Love message for 2021. Robin and Nicole, welcome. How are you doing tonight? All right. Let's get the camera over here. Get the tower cam. Put it in the correct spot. There we go. I had to move everything. So I'm playing board games in this room. So until the exterminator can spray those rooms full of bugs, I just keep out of them, and I moved everything out. So when they spray that, then I'm going to move everything back in there, and I have a little more room. But for now, this room is used for everything almost. AR, welcome. How you doing? Happy Yule and Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas to you as well. You and Sean. There you go. And Lala, Christmas message. All right. All right, Fun, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Fun wants to quit video games. Is that a thing? Is that even allowed? I mean, I'm just saying, quitting video games? That's so foreign. Ms. M, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Jen, welcome. All right. Love message for 2021. That bright white is hurting my eyes. The Four of Wands, the Empress, the Ten of Cups, the Five of Cups, sort of looking at, as this point, sort of a little bit of a warm up from the disappointment, which looks like was 2020. Chrissy, welcome. How are you doing? Thank you so much for your donation. They have a bit of a disappointing 2020. So we're moving into 2021. I think it's going to be a little bit better. So we go from the Five of Cups to the Ten of Cups from a place of maybe a little bit of, sort of that strife feel, the disappointing feel, into something that's going to be better. I think that things are sort of looking up. Things are sort of warming up for the next phase. And the next phase is going to be Ten of Cups. That's going to be pretty nice. Definitely better than the Five of Cups, sort of what we've been experiencing before. The long-term prospects are sort of where we're at for 2021 look a little bit challenging. The Empress being upside down means it's more a temporary relationship, maybe short-term relationships as we sort of move into the new year. The Four of Wands being reversed also is a bit challenging because it also says that home feeling, that where we just feel comfortable with everything. Both of these are just a comfort card. It just feels like that's not something that we get into at the first of the year. We need to sort of warm up again, go a few months into that. It's going to be a little bit better. There we go. All right. Fun video game quitting. That sounds illegal. With a PS5 coming out. Are you serious? Are you being serious with me? Fun with the PS5 coming out? Isn't this kind of an inopportune time for that? I mean, I'm just asking the question. Have you really explored the video games? Let's admit it now. I mean, how much time have you put into Breath of the Wild on the Switch? I'm just asking the question. Because if you've never heard of it, if you've never played it, you're in for about 200 hours of gameplay that's like crack addicting. So, there's that. What would be a good video game deck? Would be the Tasty Tarot, but that's dead. Let's go instead with the Waterfall Tarot. Let's find out about that. See, that's what we need is a video game tarot. We need a foodie tarot. I tried but failed. We need a video game tarot, which would be digital and nobody would like a video game. I'm not sure anybody would ever buy a video game tarot, to be honest with you. We need a music tarot that would have all the great bands throughout history on tarot cards. It'd be kind of fun, but yes, it's time consuming. Life is time consuming. Like, what else are you going to do? What else are you going to do? I mean, life is time consuming. All right, let's see. What are we going to do? Is that going to be a thing? All right. Well, the tower, you need a replacement for it. You can't just cold turkey the video games. You need a replacement. You do. You know what I mean? The tower being right here, it just says that unless you have a replacement, it's going to feel like you're just lost. Well, I mean, come on, fun. Come on. We have the WoW Burning Crusade coming back to retail. You're gonna miss this. Are you serious? They're gonna have Lich King coming back to retail. Are you serious? You're gonna miss that too. You're gonna miss all the PS5 stuff. I don't think you've even played Breath of the Wild on the Switch. Be prepared to dump your life into that, by the way. I mean, really? Look at all the games that are coming out 2021. Have you seen the games that are coming out? They have all this new they got all this new stuff. I'm just saying. The tower says, unless you have something to replace it, you're going to feel pretty bad. High Priestess does say, you have this noble thing about, wanting to quit the games. You feel like it's wasting your time. But see, that's one of the things there. If it is wasting your time and money, what else, again, are you going to sort of fill that gap with? If you're just going to sit there and stare at the wall or something like that, but if you actually have something productive to do, like you're like, okay, I want to start a tarot deck or make a tarot deck, or maybe I want to make a video game myself or something like that. I mean, have you even tried streaming? Could you stream and make money off of it? Then you're not wasting your time. And then, you know what I'm saying? AR, there's a link in the description. So fun. If you could stream it, and now you're not wasting your time. Now you're actually making a living. So think of alternative things here. Have you made YouTube videos with your take on the video games? Has anybody watched them? Are you going to try that out? Are you on Twitch? I mean, there's so many options that you have. Again, you could turn this into a money-making opportunity. If not, What are you going to do in your spare time? Have a replacement for that. King of Pentacles talks about money. See if you can turn it into making money before you cold turkey give it up. Again, try streaming, get on Twitch, try streaming, throw your personality out there and see how people like it. Eight of Pentacles says you could turn it into work. At a minimum, try. And if that just epic fails, then sure, throw it out the window. That's fine. But yeah, there is a lot of money. I mean, you have the PS5 coming out. There's $500 down the toilet. You have all the games for that. Let's say you buy 4 games and now you spent $250. Yeah, it's quite expensive. So, I mean, there it is. There it is. The 8-bit tarot deck, video game tarot, called the 8-bit. Oh, that's pretty cool. There we go. We need more of those. You know what I mean? Kristen, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. So let's see Ms. M. Will the cap guy stop in this week? Let's see about that. Ms. M, see about your cap guy. Ms. M, cap guy this week and see how that goes along. All right. Let's see about that. The cap guy, I mean, one of the good tarots for this, by the way, is sort of the Gilded Tarot Royale. I'm just saying. There you go. So see, fun. I mean, I spent a lot of time making tutorials and everything. I spent a lot of time doing readings on my YouTube channel. And then I'd quit and go play video games, or it's sort of a hobby. But then you start making money, and now it's an actual venture for you. It's a venture. See if you can just flip that. We don't read upside down, so there you go. See if you can flip that around and make a venture, make some venture capital out of it. Make a business, get you a EIN number and all of that good stuff. All right. Xbox Series, but yeah, whatever. All right, welcome. Twinkle, how are you doing tonight? So let's see about this. Cap guy coming this week. We got the 5 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, the Hierophant, and the 2 of Cups. I think so. We got some great cards here. Miss Ann, we got some great cards here, as always, when you ask for a reading. We got the 2 of Cups. I think the 2 of Cups is just married to you at this point. I think we get it on every reading. You saw me give it a good shuffle. You saw me pick at random. Jay Allen, thank you for your donation. So the 2 of Wands says they're coming over. We're going to have the uniting aspect. The Hierophant, they're going to bring some serious things over, I think they got a little extra stress sort of from the holidays. I think they sort of want to unwind. The Hierophant says they're bringing a little bit of more serious tone than usual. The 5 of Wands says they need a little bit of a play fight back and forth before they sort of come over. And the 4 of Wands, again, points to the home. The 2 of Cups points to the joining at the home, bringing in a little bit of the serious feel. I think it's going to be looking fantastic for you overall. So there you go. Amrita, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let me know what your question is. Amrita, I assume that you are the person that asked about the PayPal. Let's see. There's a video game called. All right. So I'm going to resubscribe. It's coming to me. AR. Okay. So you are AR. Cool, AR. Let me know what your question is. And I got you covered. Thank you again. I greatly appreciate that. Merry Christmas to you, by the way. All right. How will I meet my next boyfriend? By the way, if you are in the queue, we are right here. We just did Ms. M. We're doing Chrissy, Kristen, J. Allen, and then Amrita. And then we are going to be good to go. All right. So let's see about this. Chrissy wants to meet a boyfriend. Let's see how that's going to go. CK, next boyfriend. How is that going to be going on? How is that going to be going on? Let's see about this. Next boyfriend, let's use the Light Seers Tarot. By the way, Chris Ann has another deck coming out. Did you see it? It is on my news program. I have a news program coming out in 5 days, 6 days. Thank you for your donation. And the news program will show you Chris Ann's new deck. It's got all the new stuff. I'm just saying, it literally has everything new in the tarot world. You don't want to miss it. It's coming up, I think, Wednesday. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you have already seen it. But for everybody else, it's coming up on Wednesday. All right. So let's see about that. Yeah, the Chris Ann, the new tarot is not really nice. It looks like just a bunch of watercolor splashes on paper with words, I'm just saying. Okay, next boyfriend. How will I meet the next boyfriend? The 2 of Cups. Ooh, it's sort of interesting. Page of Pentacles. You meet him at work. We got that Page of Pentacles. Okay, here's how it works. Here's how it goes down, I think, according to the cards. It says that the new boyfriend is going to be at work, but it's sort of an awkward time at work. It's like you're looking for a new job. You're finding something new. The Page of Pentacles, we're launching into this new opportunity, new job, and all of that good stuff. So we're getting into that. The Empress, though, it feels like you just broke up with somebody else. You're sort of just not really thinking about, boyfriends in general. And I think that you end up just going someplace for work, or you go in someplace for sort of a business, a Page of Pentacles, sort of this new opportunity type thing. And then you meet somebody. I don't think you really hit it off at first. The World says that you do seem something interested in this person. You are sort of pretty cool about that. And, I think that you end up meeting them basically at work. So again, but it's a new opportunity. Could be a new job. Could be some place that you're going on an interview. You just happen to bump into them. Things like that. The Empress, again, you don't feel really comfortable with them at first. It doesn't sort of hit it off, but the more you talk to them, the more you sort of warm up to them. That's going to be one of those things. The Two of Cups says that it is a meeting and a new opportunity. Again, the Page of Pentacles. I think the boyfriend works out really, really well. I think you're really happy with this. The World is such a fantastic end to all readings, It's so great. And it is pretty exciting there. So the World says that you're pretty content with that. All right. AR, I got your question. Thank you so much. All right. We'll get that put into the queue here. Let's see. Let me move this into this queue there. There we go. All right. Kristen, what is the Virgo man feeling about me during the holidays? Let's see about it. Let us see. Virgo man. It is Kristen with an E. Before you yell at me, I will fix it. There you go. Kolzaya, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Let's go with a little bit of that Anna K tonight. That Anna K. Nothing says Merry Christmas like an Anna K. I mean, I don't have a Christmas deck, though. I should have got in on the winter weight. I'll go ahead and admit it right now. Somebody got a scooter for Christmas. I can hear it running outside. There's always that, the new motor vehicles. You can always hear. You can always hear him running around. So let's see about that. How will that go? The Virgo man. What are they feeling about me during the holidays? Well, the Moon, they do miss you. I mean, they do miss you. They do miss sort of being around. They do miss sort of that feeling of being together with you and whatnot. The Moon is a cycles card. It says that we enjoy the day-to-day cycles. We enjoy the day-to-day routine. And sort of being around you, talking to you and whatnot, that is going to be the key there. That is going to be the key there. Amrita, I got you in the queue. Thank you so much. But yeah, the Moon says they do miss you. They do want sort of the regular thing back. The 6 says that it's almost like that without you, they have some challenges. They're not able to get some things done they wanted to get done. They're not able to sort of fulfill some of the wishes, desires outside of the relationship without you. They feel like you complete them a lot, right? It feels like that. The 6 of Wands being upside down means I'm not very successful without you and whatnot. The 9 says there are some things between you and this person. It feels like that there's either some conflict. It feels like that there's some barriers or whatnot. The 9 is sort of, I've been injured, but I'm going to still stay here. You know what I mean? I've been injured and I'm going to still stay here and whatnot. So that sort of feels like that feeling of there's not exactly everything going perfectly, but I think that we can sort of work it out at the end of the day. And, finally, the 4 says it may be a while before you see each other. It may be a while before we sort of connect or whatnot, but the 4 is sort of a delay card. It puts a little bit of a delay. It lengthens the time out and all that stuff in between all of there. So there you go. All right, you can hear the scooter running around outside. Queen Famous. Whoa, it's been a long time. How you doing, Queen? Good to see you. All right. Jay Allen, the cute waitress last night. Well, there, in case you wonder where you're at or in the queue, we just did Kristen. We got Jay Allen, she. Then we got Amrita, and then Kolzaya. So there we go. All right. For now, we had a cute waitress. We had a cute waitress for Jay. Miss M, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. We had a cute waitress. Did they like us? Did they like us? Do we have any chance at all, or did they just want a tip? Did they just want a fat tip? You know what I mean? They're gonna be really, really nice, and you don't know if they like you or they just want a fat tip. Probably the fat tip, but let's see. Let's see about that. Lonnie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let's see about the fat tip or the not the fat tip. You know, if we get a bunch of work cards in here, it was all work. It was all work. The Hierophant, oh, it was work. The Moon, it was work. And the Nine of Wands, it was work. It looks like it was work. It looks like it was just for work. We have one of those. Okay. The Hierophant is like the ultimate organization card. We have the workplace, you know what I mean? Amanda, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We have sort of the workplace and all of that. I sent my donation questions. AR, Amrita, yes, you are in the queue. Amrita, let me stop right now. Amrita has asked at least 4 times. Amrita, you are in the queue. You are in the queue. Let me say it again. Amrita, you are in the queue. I'll say it one more time. Amrita, you are in the queue. You are before Kolziah, so you are right here. Amrita, you are in the queue. All right. Now that we got that cleared up, let's go with the Hierophant again. So it's all about the organization, all about the building. It's where we're sort of at. It's the environment that we're at. This is sort of what we do in that particular environment and whatnot. And then we have everybody's favorite, the 10 of Pentacles reversed. As far as the happy family and all of that good stuff, it feels like, yeah, that's not exactly sort of where we're going. The Moon, we do this all the time. We do this all the time, a little bit flirty things and all of that. And yeah, the Moon is just sort of a cycles thing. It's sort of where we go with that. The 9, yeah, you know, you probably not want to put a whole lot of effort into that. You don't want to put a lot of effort into that. So yeah, there you go. There you go. All right. Oh, let's see what is going on with that. Is Rita in the queue? I think so. I believe so. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Will I land homeless assist position and is it good? Let's see about that. All right. Let's see. We got a lot of questions tonight. Will I land? I thought you were saying, will I be homeless? I'm like, wait, what? What? Okay. Will I land? Okay. Hopefully you're not homeless. I mean, I'm just saying, hopefully you're not homeless. But if you are, you can always watch from your phone. You can watch the stream from your phone. I mean, I'm just saying. All right. Ms. M, indeed, we have some chat wackiness going on tonight. I am just saying. Okay. Let's see how that goes. Okay. All right. Well, I land the homeless position. And is it good? That's going to be the thing. We have some restrictions card coming up here. A little bit of the restrictions card with that 8. We do have a good position indeed. I think you'll land in it, yes. There's some things in there you're not going to like sort of when you get there. You know what I mean? Some things that you sort of get into it and then all of a sudden you're just not too happy about when you're in there. Basically, there's some restrictions that could be that they want something different than what they're originally asking. They have some other alternative things that they're sort of wanting you to do. You have all sorts of weird sort of things happening as far as that goes. You have some restrictions. The world says that you enjoy it, and I do think that you landed. One of the key points of the Hermit is that it's a destination card. And I talk about this in my new book, by the way. It is a destination card. It just says that I landed successfully. I'm in a place and I'm there and I'm sort of lighting up my destination, right? Now, the interesting part is just a little bit of this strife feel going on here. It feels like that there's some things there that are not quite what they promised, but it is good. You get the position. If they over-promise things, they may not over-deliver those things as well. Sunshiny day. Merry Christmas to you. How are you doing tonight? All right, let's go ahead and bust out the Amrita. All right, I would like to know Like to know love reading for Sean. All right, well, let's just skip all of this excess text and reduce the size and get it done there. Get it done. Did I copy that? I did not copy that. Select all. Select all. The text is being quite the butt today. It's not having a good Christmas. Okay, there we go. Love reading for me and Sean for 2021. Let's see how that goes by using a little bit of the traditional manga action going on there. How do you do? There you go. Appreciate this. Made a lot of sense. That's good. So let's see how that goes. Jesus, we had 45 people. It's Christmas. I thought I was going to be alone. I thought I was going to be just talking to myself tonight. I'll be like, I'm just chilling out on Christmas, talking to myself. How's everybody doing? Love reading for me and Sean 2021. 8 of Wands says you're moving. Yeah, basically, we're moving card. With the 2 of Pentacles, we have some choices regarding that Judgment and the Tower. And basically, here's the story as I see it. You're moving, right? Stephanie Green, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. Merry Christmas to you and everybody else. The 8 of Wands says we are moving. We have some things. It could be that you're moving to their location. They could be moving to your location. Maybe you're moving in together. We have some movement involved with the 8 of Wands into the 2 of Pentacles. Now, that brings up choices. That says that we have some either choices as far as where we're going. We could be taking a trip together as well as far as a movement card and choices. But it says we have some decisions to make. So it's almost like that they present something to you or you present something to them, and we need to make some decisions about sort of where we're going to go from there. Judgment is sort of an interesting card, especially next to the Tower. It says this opportunity that you two have together causes a great change in your life, like some big change in your life. We have not only Judgment, but the Tower next to it. This is like a double whammy. It's this massive change to your life that comes in this from the decision that you made. We have this big change, this big thing sort of happening with that. So if you're looking for stability, it doesn't look like that's there. It looks like that you have some drastic things sort of coming around the corner. Once you make this decision about moving, or once you make this decision about a particular trip in mind. So yeah, we have quite a bit of a shakeup coming for you once you make the decision for that. So it sort of means that you want to watch what type of decision that you make, and you want to double check it before you did that. Anyway, all right, Kozaya wants to know why C blocked you. Well, good news, Kozaya. If anybody blocks you, just come on in here. I'll never block you. I'm just saying. I will never block you. You're always welcome. All right, Kozaya, what's a good block deck? I mean, we're looking at the Tarot of the Divine right now. I think the Tarot, if I'm going to block a deck, it's going to be the Tarot of the Divine. All right, let's see about that. That's so rude. That is so rude. Why did they block you? That is really rude. You know what I'm saying? You don't just block somebody. You got to let them know beforehand. So I recently blocked somebody, but I gave them like 5 warnings first. I was like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And they kept doing it. Then I said, don't do that. And then did it again. So then I blocked them. I mean, I got like 5 warnings. Okay. The 6 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the Magician. They've been planning this. This is not something new. They have been playing this. Whoa, Jay's here. Jay, welcome. It's so good to see you. They have definitely been playing this. The 5 of Cups are delivering this disappointing thing. With the Magician, again, they know what they're doing. They're an expert at this. They've done it before. They know what they're doing. They have planned this before. I think that they were trying to get something from you. You said no, and then they blocked you. That's what it looks like to me, right? The 6 of Wands. I'm going to present Kozaya with this beautiful package of stuff, and I'm going to say, look, Kozaya, these are the things that I have that I want to offer you. And then you're like, well, 9 of Cups and the 5 of Cups, I'm not really sure about all that. And they're like, okay, she didn't fall for that. Let me block her. That's what it looks like. I mean, it looks like they had this plan, and the plan didn't work out. And they basically, plan B was to just block you and move on. You vibed well and whatnot, but I think they were trying to get something. They didn't get it. And now that you're blocked, basically. So their master plan, they had the Dr. Evil plan, and the Dr. Evil plan did not work out. And the result was they had to block you, and they're going to move on to the next person that they can scheme and plan with. Okay, does the Cap Guy miss me right now? Miss M, let's see about that. Cap Guy miss me? How is it going with all of that? Oh, what's a good Cap Guy deck? I'm thinking the Nightmare Before Christmas, because it is the night of Christmas, but it's still the nightmare of Christmas. I mean, I'm just saying. All right, let's see how this goes. All right. Let's move forward. Move forward with the Queen of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Candles, and the Ace of Potions. I mean, the Ace of Potions pretty much says yes. I mean, that is the Ace of Cups says yes. I want to get this nice thing together with you. I want to get that 9 of candles. You know what I mean? That 9 of candles together and all of that. Jay, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. The Hanged Man. It almost seems like without you, they look at things a little bit differently. I think that they have a different personality with you that's more comfortable, that feels more vibed, that feels like that they can bring out themselves. I don't think that they can show themselves to a lot of people, because a lot of people are a little bit judgmental, or a lot of people maybe don't understand it. But I think that you understand them well enough and good enough, the Hanged Man, where they can just sort of hang out and be themselves with you. They don't have to put on, a show. They don't have to put on any masks or anything like that. And then the Queen of Presents, obviously, also says that we're sort of in that mode where even when we're working, we sort of miss you. So I think that they miss you, especially with the Ace of Potions. I think they want to get back in and just sort of vibe and relax and be themselves again. They're able just to unwind, and that's not something that a lot of people can do, It's not easy. It's not easy to just unwind and just be your complete self and not have anybody judge you. But when they're with you, Ms. M, that's what they, that's what they do. That's what they do. And they love doing that. Everybody just likes to chill and just be themselves and not having any expectations and all that other stuff. All right, Amanda, when will he reach out? Let's see about that. All right, see if we can copy this. No, yes, no. When will he reach out? There we go. All right, Amanda. When will he reach out? See what that is. Boo Boo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Forgot to say hi to Tammy. I thought I said hi to everybody. Tammy, Philippe. There's like 50-something people. I try to say hi to 50 people. I do. I'm usually pretty good about that. Usually really good about that. It is one of those, but sometimes I just get lost in the reading. I'll get lost and excited about doing a particular reading and whatnot. You know what I mean? You get all excited and enthusiastic about doing the readings. That's quite tough if you have not done that. If you have not streamed for 50 people and had conversations and said hi to everybody and do a tarot reading at the same time, it's actually not quite easy. I've done it so long that it's kind of second nature by now, but like starting out, you're like, oh, it's not easy at all. Speaking of which, let's grab some water. Have some Christmas agua. Okay. When will he reach out? The 9 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, the Moon, the 7 of Wands. Well, I think that it's going to be a few weeks, minimum. I think it's going to be a few weeks. I think you're looking at about 3 weeks before they reach out. So you do have interesting cards. We have 2 defensive cards wrapping a little sort of the bookmarked, bookending the reading, right? We have a defensive wand. We have another defensive wand over here. It's sort of interesting that closes in everything. They just need to lose that defensiveness. So sort of they're blocked in with this defensive nature. They need to lose that. They need to free themselves of that. I think that's sort of stuck on this particular thing. and they're not able to sort of free themselves and sort of move out and move on. I think part of this is going to be better once they do that. And in order to do that, it's going to take a little bit of time. Keziah, thank you for your donation for boo-boo. Boo-boo. I appreciate that. And Keziah, I appreciate that. Forgot to say hi to Tammy. All right, the Two of Cups shows them reaching out after they get over this. Again, they're sort of being blocked by themselves. I think a lot of what's holding them back is basically internally. You know, it's not like some force outside of themselves, not like somebody's stopping them. It's not like somebody's watching them or waiting for something. It just feels like that they're just blocked internally. They have their own little issues to work out, this little book-ended defensiveness with the wands and whatnot. They need to get back to normal, back to the moon. That's a normal cycles card. That's how we go about that. But the Two of Cups is where we come together and we contact you. So I would give them about 3 weeks. Let them get through that, and then try to go forth. Try to go forth and be merry with all of that good stuff. All right, Lonnie, has Gemini been reaching out? Friendship or reconciliation? Friendship or reconciliation? I think that calls for a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
Here we go. Let's see. On the left is going to be friendship. Let me update the title. So we have, let's see. Friendship versus love. How is that going to go down? On the left, we got friendship. I mean, if we're just going to be a friend, if we're going to be a little bit of that Three of Cups action, we're going to be up on the left here. On the right of the throwdown, we have the reconciliation, where we want to take our clothes off and do a little more than friends. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Santa's thumbs up and to take the clothes off. Look at that. Santa's thumbs up and to take the clothes off right now. Look at the, ooh, look at those. That's very nice indeed. That is not nice. That is sort of interesting and okay. I mean, that's, you know, okay. It looks more like reconciliation. All right. Part of the thing here is the friendship just looks a little too comfortable for everybody. I don't think both of you like comfort. I think both of you like a little bit of that spice, a little bit of the adventure where we're sort of rolling out, getting into something new, getting into something exciting and going, yes, exciting. Let's do something exciting because Jesus, this is boring. You don't want boring. Nobody wants boring. It stinks to high heaven. This looks boring. It looks barren. It looks like that we are in a comfort zone for that. Sure, friends are, you know, pretty comfortable. You know what I mean? We have a little bit of the strength. In other words, I can talk to you. You can talk to me. And we have a little bit more of a reconciliation. We have a little more of a build of a power structure, you know, with ourselves, because that is the power card. But we have the heat and the fire, and we need that fire. We need the flames, need a little bit of the flames, because without the flames, well, what the hell do you have in life? You know what I mean? A little bit of the flames, a little bit of that stuff, the fiery aspect. And the Ace of Cups says, well, let's start it again. Let's start it anew. Let's try this new thing. Let's get it on. I think that we can get a little bit of an adventure going with that. Is it going to be quick? Is it going to be quick and will everybody agree upon everything? And maybe not. Maybe not. TF, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. Maybe not. But the good news is if we can get through that, we have a lot of capability for the good stuff, for taking our clothes off and all of that good stuff. That is what it's all about at the end of the day, is taking your clothes off for Christmas. You know what I mean? Just stripping for Christmas. Stripping for Christmas is what it is about. Hello, B. General love for Hello, B. Let's check all that out. All right. General love and soothe. There we go. Extinguisher. Yeah, too much flame. Need a bit of an extinguisher. That could be a thing. That could be a thing. For general love, let's go with the Old Faithful. Let's go with the Old Faithful and get a little bit of the general love. You know what I mean? Whoa, we got a one that pops straight out and it's ready to go. The Eight of Coins, how are we going to interpret that one on here? You got to read my book, by the way. The new book Kickstarter is coming in January. The new book is going to be 8.5 by 11. Massive book. Full color, 8.5 by 11. It's going to be full color, beautiful book. It's going to contain every lesson on this frickin' channel. all 1,100 videos of knowledge in one book. So you don't have to watch 1,100 hours of videos. You can open this book and peruse through it at your convenience. It contains everything. So there you go. If you like this channel, I'm just saying, you like the book. 8 of Coins, general love. 8 of Coins into the 2 of Coins. It seems like that all your work is sort of combining into something where you have this choice between where you want to go with love. I don't think it's one solution. I don't think it's just one boring standard thing. We have the 8 of Coins into the 2. It's like the things that you've done, the work that you put in, some of the failed relationship that you sort of had to sort of slog through life and whatnot. The 8 of Coins, that is, it's going to be putting you into a better choice. The 2 of Coins into the Tower. No matter what choice you make for this, no matter how you go about it, where you kind of get, and what choice, if you want to take a left, you want to take a right, you want to go forward, whichever thing you make, you end up at the Tower. I think you're in for big changes and sort of a lot of things crumbling down, things sort of restarting and reevaluating. And that's good, because I don't think you like a lot of things in your love life. I think that you really need something a little bit different. You've known that for a while. You're ready for the change. I think everything's sort of crumbling down, and restarting it is going to be okay with you, especially with such a great card with the 6 of Cups. One of the things about the Tower is what comes next. I say this all the time. You see the Tower, you're like, big changes. Okay, well, what comes after the big changes? Beautiful things like the 6 of Cups. In other words, a lot better receptivity, a lot better connection, a lot better of feeling, and better emotional stability as well, because you feel like people can understand you finally. You feel like you have opportunities that you didn't have before. You feel like you can make that connection that was sort of eluding you before the entire thing began. So there you go. Really, Merry Christmas, really Merry Christmas. How are you doing tonight? Good that you joined me. By the way, if you're new here, I am here every single night at 6:30 p.m. every holiday, every single day. I'm here for the rest of your life. So please come back, hit that like and subscribe. It tells YouTube that I don't suck. And if there's one thing that I hope is that I don't suck. All right, you just confirm that by hitting that like button. I appreciate it. All right, what will be S's response to my message? Steph, response to my message, I sent something. Stephanie sent something out. She wants to know how it is going to be received. Gregory Scott has our answer. Greg, by the way, there's so many freaking people here. If you're new here, this is my tarot tower. You can build this for only $20. You can build your own for $20. A link for that is search a channel for Tarot Tower 2.0. By the way, that's also in my book. Literally every freaking video on this channel is in my book. All right. Miss Bonita, whoa, it has been a minute since I have seen you. How are you doing tonight? It is so great to see you. All right. So let's see where we're at. Or are they going to respond to our message? What are they going to be doing with all of that good stuff? Empress. Oh, they like it. They like it a lot. Stephanie, whatever message you sent, I think that they are going to be okay with that. A little bit of a disappointment here at the end, but I mean, it's also, it's like that they have a different interpretation of what, of what you sent. Stephanie, I think they have a different interpretation. It's like you said, let's meet at 5, and they said, let's meet at 3. Okay. And you're like, wait, what? No, I said 5, you idiot. Like, what are you doing? So you see these beautiful cards over here. So this is like one interpretation of the message, right? The Empress and the 10 of Pentacles, this beautiful love feeling where everything is just beautiful and wonderful, roses and puppies and flowers raining in from the sky and all these beautiful things. And over here you have this just this pure shit bag of stuff. The 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, this absolute nightmare of a of a lack of emotional tranquility on this side. So it seems that they like completely misinterpreted what you said. Like night and day misinterpreted what you said. Basically, that's the thing. So is their response? I think it's going to be completely different than what your actual message is. It's almost like that you may need to clarify what it is, or when they contact you, or where they sort of take an action for that, you may want to be like, wait a minute, that's not what I said at all. So it seems like they have a different response based upon something that was in that message. So, I mean, there you go. There you go. They took it differently than what you said, basically. That is it. That is it. The Thoth, Jay, living on the wild side, wants a little bit of that Thoth action. Jay says, give me that Thoth. I don't care anymore. Jay says, let's go for the wild side. Thoth, wild side. That's what you need. The Thoth, wild side. Let's go for it. You'll notice the Thoth is the closest one to me. All the decks that are closer to me, I really like, by the way. In case you wonder what my favorite deck is, it's the one that I have 30 copies of, and that is the Thoth. I literally have 30 copies of this deck. Why? Because there is literally 30 versions of the thing. There is the Belgian, there is the there's the green box, there is the darker green box, there's the gray box, there's the traditional one, there's the classic one, there's the new one, there's one with the gold gilded edges. There's 30 versions, so I have 30 decks. I got to be a complete collector. Plus, I have at least 5 decks sitting around here right now that I use all the time. So you got to have 5 handy, and then you got to have about 25 others for, just collectible, all, because you need all the versions of this. I'm just saying. Okay, we need to see them. Maybe I'll do a video. There you go. By the way, we'll use the Thoth for the 2021, the grand 2021 New Year's stream, to where everybody's going to get the general. That's pretty much where everybody wants a general. So there you go. The Thoth wild side, what is it going to do for January 2021? Oh, you're looking at sort of a rush. You're looking at a rush. There's a lot of things happening in January. You feel like that there's a lot of things sort of developing, a lot of things coming down the hill. Things are snowballing. They're getting bigger. You have more things happening. You have things coming. You have things developing. It feels like this year is going to be pretty well established and sort of excited, right? And then you have this interference feel, like things aren't able to get done the way that you want them done. A lot of these, you want to micromanage, or you want to control. I think you have this thing where you just like controlling it. You like having power over it. A lot of these things, again, are sort of snowballing in. You're not going to have that ability. So you're going to be a little bit disappointed with that as well. It also seems that some people that were going to help you were planning. Some people that promised some things are just going to break these promises. I think you're going to have broken promises almost immediately, like the 1/1/2021. You're gonna have broken promises. It feels like you feel like all of these things are happening. A lot of times you're not getting the support that you need, and again, people have things that they said they were going to do, they said they were going to see, and that's just not happening. It is just not happening. A lot of broken promises coming up for January. And again, a lot of snowballing things coming around. You feel like there's some big projects, some big things sort of on the horizon, and you don't have a lot of control over it. And you're a little bit nervous, a little bit hesitant about how to deal with some of that. But I think that it's going to be sort of different as well. All right. Let's say it was Merry Christmas. Stephanie, thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well. Stephanie, I have no idea what just happened. Let me scroll up. What did I miss? I missed some drama. We got Sahu was wiped out. Was wiped out by the boo-boo. All right. Okay. So let's see about, let's see about that. Sunflower. I forgot to say entertainment for Sunflower. Pisces. Current feelings for me. And no contact. TF isn't getting the contact that they need. No contact. What's going on with the Pisces? Well, Pisces are a little bit emotional sometimes. You gotta sort of factor all that stuff in. We'll go with that with the Modern Love Tarot. It's such a great one for this one. You know what I mean? It is a great, fantastic deck for this. I'm just saying. By the way, Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope that you had a fantastic one. I'm going to be here Christmas, New Year's. I'm going to be here Valentine's Day. I'm going to be here Columbus Day. I'm going to be here. What's the next thing? I'm here every day. I mean, I don't miss any streams. I have occasional internet. Hello, B. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. All right. So sort of see about that. See how that is going to go. Oh, this is so pretty. I love this deck. A lot of people don't like this deck. I'm kind of shocked. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest with you. TF, no contact. What the hell is going on with the Pisces? 9 of Swords. Oh, man, they need to think. They need to think. They need to process this out. I think that the Pisces had a lot of things that they wanted, and they're not getting half of them. I think that they're sort of in this demand mode where they demand stuff. They want stuff. They want stuff, and they're not getting it. Maybe they want it from you. They're not getting it. The 10 of Pentacles, this perfect, beautiful thing. We have all of these hopes and expectations and dreams and great things coming about, but then we ended up with this crappy Page of Wands into the 3 of Pentacles. Seems like we have to do some micromanaging, a little bit too much work. It feels like a lot of things just didn't work out the way that we wanted it to. You know, it was like they had a secret objective. Have you ever played a board game? TF. Have you ever played a board game to where you have this one card? It's like your secret objective, and you're not supposed to tell anybody else. It's a secret. Don't tell anybody else, but this is it's like a secret thing that you got, that you wanted, that you need to do to win, that you get some more victory points. And you know, and you're not supposed to tell anybody. It seems like they have one of those. They had an objective. They had something that they needed. They didn't get it. They didn't get it at all. And so they're just sort of worried, sort of thinking, the 9 of Swords, a little bit of a worry thinking feel on that. And they're going to just process that for a little bit before they get back to you. I'm just saying. That is what is going on with the Pisces. All right. Hello B has a very long question. Thank you for the reading. You're quite welcome. I want to know if the next relationship is with somebody new, or is it with an ex? I had to sneeze. I'm muted, so you wouldn't have to hear all that. Okay. Let's see how that's going. We can do, Jen, thank you for your donation. Isn't an X. We'll do a throwdown for this. I think we need a throwdown. New or X? On the, we need the message.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
On the left is somebody new. Somebody new. I'm leaning towards somebody new at this point. I'm just saying, I'm leaning towards a new thing. A new thing. Bart, I love Thoth, but mine is smaller. Sounds like a personal problem there, Bart. All right. So, Bart, size doesn't matter. It's what you do with it. You know, when you get the Thoth, Bart, when you get that Thoth, if it's small, if it's large, size doesn't matter. It's all about what you do with the Thoth. All right. So let's see about this. We have the new, we have the X. Look at the new. The new Hermit. I think that new has a lot of good possibilities. Okay, this is important. X's are wasting your time. X's are wasting your time, big time. We have a little bit of the playfulness. I think they're coming in with this playfulness. They're all excited about it too. They're like thinking, this is great. This is exciting. They're coming in with this new energy, this new fancy energy. And it feels like that it's going to be sort of interesting and maybe even great. They're coming in with all of that stuff, but they're just bringing in the same things that they had before. It's like all this new energy, all this thing, you know, this excitement, it's going to fade the minute they get in anything. It's just not going to last for very long. We have just the Wheel of Fortune, so the cycles go round and round. The wheel goes round and round. We're back to sort of peace. In other words, we're back to basically where we were before. So, you know, take off the rose-colored glasses and see if where you were before is going to be is that going to be that big of a thing or not? But what they're showing you a different side of them than what you're getting. So once you sort of sign up for that insurance plan or whatever, it's not going to look as nice as it does now. So yeah, you have a lot of downsides for the X. All that fancy energy, all that newness is going to go away extremely rapidly. The new, okay. I think it's almost like the point that you give up for the new, the point as you sort of looking for somebody, you have a connection, you have a communication from somebody, and this is going to be pretty exciting. I think that they're not quite ready for a relationship, but if you're looking for something definitely exciting, definitely to sort of kick up the dust and get things sort of moving. I think that you definitely have that with this particular person. I believe that they are an air sign. They're sort of coming in. They're very excitable. They have a lot of cool stuff to say, and they're very sort of motivated to do a lot of different things. So you have a lot of good stuff coming from somebody new, and I think it is going to be somebody new. It just be where the X is bringing in a little bit of a false energy as it goes. All right. Marina, what did I do to deserve this? That sounds like the Pet Boys song. It sounds like the Pet Boys song. What did I do? What did I do to deserve this? Marina, let's see what you did to deserve this. I can't. I've never had this question before, but okay. What did I feel like I'm being punished? This might hurt. This might hurt, Tarot. That would be perfect for that. Indeed. By the way, we're ending soon. It has been a fantastic Christmas. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here and being with me. I'm here every single night for the rest of your life. If you wake up in the morning, I am here that night. So come on back. I do not take holidays off. I do not have days off. I do not take a day off just because I'm tired. I come on the stream anyway. So come back and see me. I appreciate you. Why do you feel like you're being punished? What did you do to deserve this? The Ten of Swords. Well, yeah, you definitely are being punished for something. The Ten of Swords, look at that. You're being stabbed. You're being stabbed 10 times, it looked like. We have blood and gore coming out. I don't think it's that bad, though. I think that's a bit much. It's a bit much on the overkill there. It feels like, the Ten of Swords, it feels like that you're cutting. Okay, Ten of Swords is a cutting card. Like I talk about in the books, it's very important that you see the Ten of Swords as a cutting card. When you say you feel like you're being punished, I think you're being, I think something is being taken away from you, or something is being cut. Something that you wanted to get going, you were kind of excited about, you were enthusiastic about, you wanted to sort of get in there and sort of have some fun with it. It seems like that just got taken away from you. It got removed from you. The Ace of Pentacles, you tried to get it back a little bit. I do think that you have some sort of substitutes that are coming in for that, but that separation anxiety is very real. It feels like a lot of things just didn't work out. Some things were taken away from me. So not necessarily punished, but things were taken away that you had high hopes and high dreams and whatnot, right? Ace of Pentacles says we have more opportunities sort of coming in to fill the void. So don't feel like, BU, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, it feels like that you need something to fill that void. I think it is around the corner because the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles, you have this big adventure coming. Definitely a big adventure. I think it's going to fill the gap that was sort of created from this removal. Then we have the Ace of Cups. Look at this freaking adventure. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Fool. This is huge. Marina, I think your life is about to take a drastic turn. I think you're about to have the biggest turn in your life is coming up. I would say in the next month and a half. You have the biggest opportunities, the biggest turn in your life that you've ever seen. I think it's coming up. Again, we have the Ace and the Fool. Huge turn of events coming. Big things coming for you. I would say in the next month and a half, hang on. Like find something to hang on to and hang on because it is about to get rocking. It is about to get rocking and rolling. That's massive. I've never seen that before. It is massive. All right. Yeah, next month and a half, Marina. Let me know what happens because you're definitely going to notice it with that much power just sort of brewing around those cards. That is huge. All right. Well, things improved. Look up the next month with Leroy Jenkins, like from World of Warcraft. I don't know. Ms. Bonita, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. He's seeing love offering next month and sign. Really thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. We're gonna go long tonight. Let's see about this. Let's go with the True Heart Intuitive. You know what I mean? Will things look improve the next month with Leroy? All right. We're having problems with Leroy, it appears. We need to find out. That is going to be dysfunction lately. Any advice or good prediction would be appreciated. Let's check that out. Check it out indeed. How's that going to go with Leroy Jenkins? Leroy Jenkins. All right. If you haven't played World of Warcraft, that is you got to Google World of Warcraft Leroy Jenkins and you will immediately get it. You know what I mean? You immediately get it. Well, it is Christmas, Philippe. It is Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. All right. Missy, welcome. Merry Christmas to you. The Prince of Discs, 2 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the Swords. Oh, Leroy appears to have some problems. We appear to have some problems. Prince of Discs. I don't think Leroy knows what to deliver in a relationship. I mean, bottom line, in a relationship, I don't think Leroy knows what to do, kind of wandering around, a bit of a mouse on a mouse wheel feel, right? We have the Prince of Discs, so we're trying to bring in the stability, but at the same time, we're not able to create the stability that we want, and they're trying to get to the Four of Wands. I think that Leroy almost just goes purely on emotion at some point. Leroy will sort of get an emotion and act on it. He'll find something and act on it. There's no really precognition or a lot of planning. It just sort of what comes up is just sort of thrown out there. It's sort of thrown out there and hoped for the best. Again, it's like they're lost, a little bit of a lost puppy feel where they really don't know where to go. They know the attachments to some things are good, attachments to other things are bad. They make a lot of emotions on the fly. And overall, if you're looking for like rock solid stability, a lot of good stability, this person's not just going to be it. Yeah, a lot of money problems. You know, again, when you make sudden decisions, you make quick emotional decisions, and you don't really go for a lot of precognition, a lot of planning. You do the lead. So it really is Leroy Jenkins. I mean, okay, here you go. All right. Jen, you need to go search for Leroy Jenkins World of Warcraft and watch the video. It's like 2 minutes long, and you'll understand. This really actually looks like Leroy Jenkins. It looks, I mean, just go watch the video and you'll see. And it just looks like that feel. It looks like that's sort of where you're at. But, I mean, how do you can't really fix that. You can't really fix that. You just sort of have to roll with it, sort of have to sort of be there and be supportive, or make some decisions about, you know, sort of where it's going to be. So yeah, go look up Leroy Jenkins. It actually feels like that's the theme of the reading. So just running in and not planning. That's so funny that his name is actually the same character. Okay, BU. All right, we're still trying to end the stream eventually. All right, so yeah, everybody's like, what's going on with Leroy Jenkins? Can I share it? Can I share? Okay, let's go. Hang on. This is gonna make the stream run long, but Leroy Jenkins original 2 fight. There you go. Okay, well, let's see if I can share this. Can I share this? Let's see. Let's go for a window, browser source. Oh, let's add the source. And then, oh no, it's not gonna let me do it. Can I add an application? Display capture, window capture. There we go. I need window capture, and then I need to determine the source of the window capture. It's gonna be Chrome, Leroy Jenkins. There we go. Let's see if I can get this to play.
Christ. Okay, well, what we'll do, I'll run in first, gather up all the eggs so we can kind of just, you know, blast them all down with AoE. I will use Intimidating Shout to kind of scatter them so we don't have to fight a whole bunch of them at once. With my shouts, so we can, of course, get them down fast, because we're bringing 32.3.
Oh my god, he just ran in. Save him!
Oh geez, stick to the plan!
Oh Jesus, let's go. Stick to the plan, Shove.
Stick to the plan!
Oh geez.
We usually do.
Alright, chums up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
There we go. All right, so, okay. Let's turn off the window capture. All right. That was a long thread that I shouldn't have gone through. But, you know, anyway, there you go. All right. We did compensate for previous work done. BU. Let's see about that. See about BU. When and how will be compensated for previous work done? Let's see about that. I imagine that was really loud on stream too. You know, I apologize. That was probably really loud on the stream, but it had to be, you know, it had to be done. All right. Oh. Let's see. When and why will I have the compensation for the work to be done? It's Christmas. I mean, it's Christmas. You gotta, you gotta be. You had to be there. You had to be there. All right. That was worth the share. Not everybody has seen Leroy Jenkins' video. It's been around for 15 years, but still. See, and then Fund One Games wants to give up video games. I mean, come on. Fund One, you're giving up like history. You're giving up history and all that stuff. Okay, anyway, when will I be compensated for previous work done? 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups. Bottom line, it looks like you're not. It looks like you're not. You're having a lot of problems getting your money. I mean, we have the 5 of Pentacles. It's sort of the homeless card, where we're not getting any money. We're poor. We're not getting the compensation. We're not getting the stuff that we need. And that's sort of critical here, because that's literally your question. Seems to be literally your problem. The Ace of Cups, somebody is in the way. You definitely have somebody in the way. Somebody's stopping this from happening. There's somebody that is purposefully doing this, or they're sort of gaming you, or sort of getting in the way with that. The 7 of Pentacles, the work. Okay, this is such a great card. This is doing work and expecting a reward. Doing work, and they're planting pentacles into the ground, and then they're waiting for them to sprout into the trees. That being reversed, it says you basically wasted a lot of time. You used up a lot of your time, a lot of energy expecting something and didn't get it. Again, the 5 of Pentacles, the little broke card, it feels like that they're not going to pay. Getting all of this is going to be very difficult. The 4 of Cups, again, it says you don't have almost a lot of options. You can go through maybe a legal matter or whatnot to try and get it from a formal route, but sort of getting it from a particular person seems difficult, again, because you almost seem to have somebody that is in your way with that. But yeah, you're having a lot of difficulty with this. This is not just going to magically clear up. Yeah. So if you want to know when and how should you be compensated, you have a lot of sort of work to do to sort of get the compensation back. So yeah, just gonna have to sort of pursue it through formal matters, I guess, or pursue it the only way that you know how to. But there you go. Yeah, somebody's in your way. Okay, Miss Bonita, love offerings next month and a sign. Miss Bonita, MB. Love offerings for the month of January. Where we're gonna go with all that good stuff. Let's do a little Grimalkin action. A little love for cats is all you really need in life. If you love some cats, that's all you need in life, because they are the best pets ever. I am a cat lover, I just got to say now. This Grimalkin tarot really sort of encompasses just this fun, relaxed sort of entertainment feeling of the cats and whatnot. All right. So, yeah, the 8 of Wands being reversed, the Empress, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups. For love offerings, it feels like that the Empress is here, meaning that you are indeed going to have some sort of a love offering with that. 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. It's more either with a friends with benefits, or it's just sort of somebody that's going to come in and they're just going to sort of be a support network, or some, a little bit of fun in your life, basically, right with that. The 3 of Cups, a little bit of that friendship card, a little bit of that casual thing. Nothing super serious, nothing really heavyweight or anything like that. If you're looking for a sign, I think it's an earth sign. The Empress says it's going to be fun, something that you're going to enjoy and whatnot. But the 2 of Pentacles sort of says you have a little bit of choice in the matter. I don't think that you end up making the choice to be with this person for long term. I think this is more of just a casual thing. If you want to sort of hop in the bed or whatever, you can do that. 8 of Wands being the movement card isn't really there. It's reversed, saying you're not getting a lot of forward motion. In other words, you're not getting into a lot of forward motion and a lot of sort of going into the next realm of a serious relationship. Is more just something fun. Really, you're in California, but you're thinking of moving to a different state. Gee, I wonder why. Is it because California is completely locked down? What insight? The card side of Virginia. Really, let's move to Virginia. Well, let's really do it. Let's spell your name correctly. Move to VA. Is that going to be a thing? All right. Let's see how the Virginia goes. by using a little bit of that Golden Tarot feel. That is such a great deck, man. Such a fantastic deck. By the way, this is our last reading tonight. Thank you so much for joining me on Christmas. I appreciate you taking time out from your holiday to join me on my stream. I really appreciate that. Me and Leroy Jenkins, we both appreciate it. We both love you. We both appreciate it. And there it is. So let's see. Virginia going to be a good option. The moon, the 4 wheels, the 5 of wheels. Indeed. You're going to save a lot of money, bottom line. I think the cost of living is fairly close, but you do save some money. The 5 of wheels, in other words, the 5 pentacles, being broke, not having any money or whatnot, being reversed as we recover some of that money. So we recover a little bit of that money. The 5 of wheels said the recovery is there. In other words, it's going to be cheaper. It's going to feel like that we have more opportunities. It's going to feel like that we're getting better value for our money, definitely. The 4 of wheels does say that Virginia has a lot of overhead, just like California. It's almost like you're moving to a similar sort of restricted state. In the lockdown, small businesses are closed. The money is a little tighter. The 4 of wheels, being the greed card, says that the money is still going to be an issue even when you arrive, just because they have sort of a similar feel to them as far as money, taxes, and whatnot is concerned. The 9 of wheels, though, says you have more work opportunities, you have more money opportunities once you get out there. So that's going to be pretty good as far as that. So I think that better opportunities, better sort of financial situation overall, even though you still have that crushing tax and whatnot. By the way, entertainment purposes only. And the moon says that you're pretty comfortable with that. Obviously, do your own research and all of that other stuff. So if you're looking for being happy with it, the moon says yes. The 9 of wheels says yes. It's just a lot of money. We have a lot of money cards. We have a lot of financial cards and stability cards. So that's why I'm sort of leaning towards that. But if you're looking for happiness, the moon is a cycles card. It says you live every day and you continue on every day and you function just like every day. But yeah, do I see any beautiful happy cards? The 9 of wheels, it definitely qualifies. It's sort of a reward for doing hard work, for a reward for getting a lot of stuff done. So you're looking at this being a happy card, looking at this being a fairly happy card as well. Now, do I see just the amazing happy cards where you're just absolutely jumping around, doing cartwheels, things like the sun, things like the world, all these beautiful, beautiful cards that we could have get? I don't see any of those. But again, we're leaning on the wheels. We're leaning on the financial situation, the stability, and the ability to sort of be content with that stuff. But if you're looking for happiness, the moon is okay. I mean, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Again, we're missing the huge, big, booming voice out of the sky happy cards like the sun. That would say yes. Yes, you'd be happy. I don't see that. You're looking for the 10 of Pentacles. Boom. The 10 of Cups. Boom. You're looking for the world. Boom. I don't see any of these. So as far as just emotional satisfaction, amazing happiness, I don't see it. The moon, again, steadiness, day-to-day work, and a lot of sort of stability and financial stuff there. Anyway, thank you for being here tonight. I greatly appreciate all of you, and we will see you tomorrow.
All right, chums,
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy!